Welcome back. It's Wednesday, July 15th, and we've got a packed one for you. Chips are ripping, and they are leading the market. IBM just got crushed. Oil's climbing again over Iran. And earnings season is in full swing. Let's get right into it. Futures are pointing higher this morning. S&P 500 futures up around 0.1%. Nasdaq 100 futures up closer to 0.5%. Dow futures basically flat. That follows a green session on Tuesday. S&P 500 closed up 0.38% at 7,543. Nasdaq Composite jumped 0.9% to just over 26,100. Dow barely moved, up 9 points to 52,508. Big story of the morning is ASML. The Dutch chip equipment maker raised its sales forecast for the second time this year, citing booming AI demand. They're also boosting production capacity by 30% to ease supply chain worries. Stock jumped about 3%, and it's dragging the whole semiconductor space up with it. Applied Materials, Lam Research, Intel, all up 2 to 3% plus in pre-market. Now the other side of tech, IBM had its worst day since 1968. Stock cratered 25% Tuesday, after warning that software and infrastructure revenue is coming in way below expectations. CEO Arvind Krishna says clients are shifting their budgets, pulling money away from software and pouring it into servers, storage, and memory, trying to lock in supply before prices go up. Cybersecurity distractions didn't help either. Here's the bigger takeaway. The correlation between software stocks and semiconductor stocks has basically collapsed, down to 0.17 from a historical average of 0.76. Translation: chips and software are no longer moving together. That's a real shift in how tech trades as a group. On the economic side, June CPI fell 0.4% month over month, biggest one-month drop since April 2020. Annual inflation now sits at 3.5%, well below the 3.8% forecast. Odds of a July rate hike dropped to 17%, down from 42% a day before. September hike odds, though, still sitting around 60%. Fed Chair Kevin Warsh testifies before the Senate Banking Committee today. PPI and the Fed's Beige Book also drop later this morning. Both could move markets. Oil's climbing again. WTI crude near $80 a barrel. Brent up near $85. Trump dropped his proposed 20% fee on ships moving through the Strait of Hormuz. But he's ordering fresh strikes on Iran, targeting military capability used against shipping in that region. Tensions are clearly not cooling off. Banks are having a strong morning. Morgan Stanley beat estimates, $3.46 a share versus $2.94 expected, stock up over 1%. BlackRock posted record assets, up 4%. Goldman Sachs beat 2, jumping 9%. Johnson & Johnson beat earnings, but the stock actually dipped, down about 1 to 2%, likely on guidance concerns. Look out for United Health tomorrow before the bell. Options market is pricing in a swing of around 6% in either direction. PayPal spiked 19% in pre-market after a Reuters report claims Stripe and private equity firm Advent made a $53 billion buyout offer. Alibaba's US shares jumped 5% after reports that its Qwen AI model is getting integrated into Apple Intelligence in China. SK Hynix is pulling back about 7% this morning after a massive 27% surge on Tuesday. SK Hynix is pulling back about 7% this morning after a massive 27% surge on Tuesday. And Lucid Group tanked 16% on renewed bankruptcy speculation, though the company is firmly denying it, calling the rumors completely false. So to sum it up, chips are hot, software's under pressure, inflation is cooling, But oil and Iran tensions are heating back up. Big earnings keep rolling in, and all eyes are on Fed Chair Warsh today. That's your market rundown for July 15th. If this helped you stay ahead of the market, smash that like button, subscribe for tomorrow's recap, and I'll catch you in the next one.